Alright, this is now video 2 of showing you how to use a press release to promote your affiliate offer or to promote your website or your free website, whichever kind of site you're promoting. You could even use this to promote a YouTube video or some other content that you have online. So we are going through the process of creating a press release. The content that we are pulling information from is an article that you should have already written as one of the first steps of this step-by-step process. So what I'm doing now is I'm actually taking you um, through the process of writing a press release. So you see here, we've done the summary already and we've already worked on the title. What I'm going to do here, I changed the title slightly that we already did in the previous video, just because this seemed to flow a little bit better. So our title basically just says Review of Paid Surveys for Cash System Reveals Interesting Information. Summary, and then I just talk about the summary. The internet product reviewer would be you in this case. That's just a way to give yourself a title, possibly give yourself a little bit of credibility, because that's another important factor of press releases. They give you a lot of good credibility, and that's why they work great. So here in the body section, I'm going to just talk about in the first paragraph, basically summarize this press release, summarize the newsworthy angle, so to speak, that we're working from. So what we're going to start off with is, a recent review of a paid surveys for cash system by an internet product reviewer has brought up some revealing points. Joshua Gregory, which is the person I've made up for this video series, an internet product reviewer, conducted a study online last week of programs that allow you to take online surveys for cash. And then we go right on into the next paragraph, which is going to just kind of expand on what was mentioned here in the first paragraph. So we're going to say Gregory found that making money online with surveys is a very real thing. And then what I'm going to do next is just take content from here and work it into an angle. So I'm going to pause this video and continue working on this press release. And then when I come back, I'm going to just highlight what I did and where I pulled information from, just so you can get an idea of how this press release flows. Now, I'm also going to be including this press release. It's going to be part of the download, so you're going to be able to access the press release so that you can actually see this press release that I've done, so you can actually use it as a template for press releases that you create. And so what you're trying to do in the body is get anywhere between 250 to 350 words, so it's not a lot of words, very basic, and so that's the goal here. And so I'm going to pause this video. When I come back, I'm going to have more content within the press release. Okay, so I've now written the press release and I've completed this part of it. So what I've done is taken pieces of that article and I turned them into quotes. And so what I have here in the first paragraph, basically I outline what basically what the press release is about, and then I also made sure, this is a new thing that I added and I wanted to point it out. Put more information on his study can be found on his website, and then I gave a link to the website we're promoting, which in this case it's a free website that we set up to promote an affiliate offer. Um, Also, it goes into basically taking some points from the article and then just summarizing them very briefly. So Gregory found that making money online with surveys is a very real thing, and he discovered in his research that companies really do want to spend money to know what people want. And in my article, I was going into detail about more of that information about how companies make money through their research, through these surveys, and how it's so important for them to gather this data. And then I also went into a quote, taking information that I used from the article that was just text and turned it into an actual quote. So then the next thing is I just continued on, just going through the article and taking points that seemed very interesting, and I would just turn them into a quote. It's going to get a lot easier as you move forward to understand how it goes, but you can use this as a guideline. You can also visit free-pressrelease.com. You can visit prweb.com www.freepressrelease.com, and there's a couple other websites you can visit. We're actually going to use some of these websites when submitting this, and so you can review any free press release website. You can go to Google and type in press release submission, free press release website, and you can actually just read the press releases, see how they're formatted, see how they're worded, and then you can turn around and use those as a guideline for yourself as well on top of this. So this is the press release in a nutshell. And so once you're done with that, the very end part, basically it's just a small call to action. To read more about taking paid surveys for cash, visit, and then you just provide a link to the website. So there's a spot for the website at the beginning and a spot at the end for a link. And so that is all it takes to write a press release. Now when you're done with your press release, there's a couple of more things that you're going to need. So you're going to need to put in your keywords, and then you're going to just put in this case it'd be the product. You could even use tags that you already used for social bookmarking if you already did that. So you have paid surveys, make money online, work from home, internet, business. So those are good. um, let's see, online surveys. So that's a good variety of keyword phrases right there. And so we now have keyword tags, we have a summary created, we have our title created, and then you're also going to want to be prepared with a specific address, possibly, and your phone number, which obviously you'd have most of that information handy. So um, the next video, I'm going to actually show you 5 press release websites to submit to, and then I'm going to show you where to find more free press release websites. So in the next video, we're going to actually take action and start submitting the press release, which will help drive traffic to our particular offer.